start the recording. You guys can all hear me. I think Allie is. Oh my god! I think Allie is currently muted just for babby reasons, but.
Bobby.
So, as per tradition, what do you guys remember from the last episode?
Just about everything. I got my ass whooped. Blown up by a laser. Ran into a room. I just so happened to be on the side of one dog. Dog didn't like me. Fucked me up again. I missed a lot of shots. Ended up finally hitting. And that was it.
That is about it. Yeah, you could have said I took damage, and that would have been the entire episode, pretty much. You did.
Yeah,
You
really,
did
yeah.
also. You did successfully track those Akata to this room. You found their tracks and stuff like that, and you guys found that like awful horror movie room where the Akata first attacked. It was pretty brutal. Yeah, you guys successfully defended. You protected the Akata from a bunch of bullies. You successfully defeated the Akata in this room. And then I believe we just ended right after the fight. Allie had to go. I don't know if she had to I know she had to go to bed, but I don't know if she had to pee as well too. That usually inspires some sort of urgency. But it's usually a big part of the the planning. But yeah, so you guys are back here in the engineering bay, which we finished, like I said, right after the combat. So you guys are free to move about the cabin. Until the captain puts his fasten seatbelt on.
Take your.
Remember to help your Poppy with their oxygen mask before securing your own.
If I remember correctly, the dog's body just turned to goo and vapor kind of thing, right?
Yeah, they sort of they don't dissolve, but do you guys remember it was one of the original X-Men movies where Senator Kelly becomes like a blob on the floor and just turns to water? That is basically what it does. Except instead of completely dissolving, it just looks like somebody left him on the dash in the summer. They just sort of melt, but they don't quite lose their shape. You can still see the legs, but the God, dude, you okay? I know you had such a weak stomach. Yeah. So the tentacles and legs and stuff all sort of retain their shape, but they just become amorphous and less cohesive. Like a scoosh ball that somebody squeezes. So. This one's a little worse for the wear though, because Poppy hit it with Poppy or Shannon one hit him with the salt water, and that dissolved part of it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you guys are down to, I believe, 2 containers, mason jars of salt water, and yeah, that was the end of the episode.
I forgot about all that.
Yeah, how do you guys want to move forward?
Well, I want personally, I want to go check out those other 2 rooms.
Okay.
I like a puzzle. You don't leave it not finished.
That's true. Do you guys want to check this room out, or check the systems or anything like that?
Actually, Poppy, why don't you stay here? I was gonna say, Poppy, why don't you stay here and try to check out all this stuff?
But you guys already turned the power on and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You activated all the core systems.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, because your characters would have remembered, you guys. It's been months for us. When you guys were in the cockpit after you defeated the Akata that were up there, this place is lousy with them. You only turned on the power, you only activated the basic systems like power and oxygen and stuff. But Poppy chose, yeah, exactly. Poppy chose not to, hack the computer, check any of the logs, any of that stuff. The decision being that it was more tactical and logical to clear the ship and then come back. So, I will just remind you of that. Keep that in your head now that we're playing more consistently. You guys haven't actually checked any of the actual systems. You've just turned on, or any of the actual computers. You've just turned on the systems.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have power, oxygen, gravity, all that stuff, but you haven't done any research.
Well, yeah, Poppy, if you want to run a scan on this, try to figure out maybe some more information on what went on, because it looks like there's a lot of computers and stuff back here and machinery and stuff.
Okay.
I know Poppy's good at machinery type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you want to check that stuff out, I'm going to go ahead and start clearing the rest of the last two little rooms. I feel like we've killed probably a good majority of them, so not too worried. Plus, we had that last little rest. So, Shannon, I don't know if you can hear me. If you can, just go ahead and ping if you want to come with me. If not,
One ping for yes, two pings for no. Just furiously just pinging in the corner. Sorry, I don't know what that means, but I think she's in trouble. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, saying I'll come with you.
Okay, bet, yeah.
Okay, let me minimize this.
Poppy, good luck. I want to come up to this room up here.
I can't move my character though.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can't either.
Yeah. I gotta find my cursor first. Let me make sure I grab you instead of the whole map. The power of the gods in my hands. Just move the whole ship.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check. Can I check to see if there's any track marks or anything going into this room?
Yeah. Here, babe, are you good being like behind him, or where do you want to be? Just farting thing.
From experience, Arlo's not gonna let someone stand right behind him.
Oh, okay.
Giant lasers tend to shoot around me, so
I have an affliction. It's called laser targeting. I'm allergic to them, unfortunately. Okay, so what do you, babe? Now that you're with us auditorily, where do you want to be in relation to him?
I was gonna say I can be in front of him because.
No. We had that rest. I'm good. Arlo's gonna want to be the first one into the door, especially after that laser. And the rest. Okay. Before the rest, then I don't care. I'll let someone else go in front of me.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys took that the 10-minute rest after the fight, then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After this last fight, I mean.
Last little resolve for it.
Okay. Word. Let me. Yeah, I noticed you didn't have any resolve. Yeah.
16 health or something like that.
Yeah. You're pretty low. You were
from 49.
Yeah, it was you were down there, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna go first, then that's fine. Yeah, you can just check the door. It's the same as the what's it called? It's the same as the door that had the laser trap behind it. the same, like not like implying that it's trapped, but it's the reinforced door. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Do I see any kind of like markings or anything from the Akata coming in this way?
I'll say we can roll your previous survival thing. You see some, but they don't, like, it doesn't look like that they came to the door. It looks like they sort of just came down like around like here-ish. I don't know if you can see that ping or not.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, and then they like came back.
I'm gonna go ahead and open the door. He doesn't know any better for traps. Like, technically, you think he would, but he's not that smart of a guy. So he's gonna go ahead and open the door.
That's fair. I mean,
willy nilly.
Right. I mean, you can check the door for traps and stuff. That's a thing you can do. But if you want to role play it as him like just being gung ho, that's fine. But just like you as the player, I want to let you know that you have the option to check for traps and stuff.
Gotcha.
I think it's funnier if you don't. I find it very amusing.
My intelligence has a minus, so common sense isn't too. This guy's he's a warrior.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you have a low intelligence, but you are a fighter. Okay, so this is boop. You have this little room. And from
room.
Yeah, it's just the cargo hold basically. It's got a lot of the just looks like supplies and stuff. From what you can see, just from your position at the door, it looks like food and water storage. And there's like some air filters over like in this corner here. Except I can't click anymore. Oh, it's because I'm still on Fog of War. Here and stuff. So yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna check for like obvious signs of trap.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception.
7 plus.
Babe, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
7 plus 8. Okay, 15.
Nice.
Hello.
Ooh, wow, that was rough.
Hello? Hello? That was scary.
You've activated an automaton. It's here to kill you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
I got an 18 plus 6.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay.
So, yeah, you guys, you like peek in or whatever, and you don't see any evidence of traps.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, best you can tell, it's clear. You guys are good to enter.
All right. Arlo looks back at Shannon. He's like, found the food. Start walking in.
And Shannon's gonna be like, I hope there's beef jerky in there. Run
Looks like a
low.
lot of dried stuff.
Okay, so I will say you guys, like I said, you see the air filters, there's some food and water, that kind of stuff. You can search if you want to like see if there's any specifics. But you do notice, and this is on the map, but it's also like actually in the game. Imagine that. There's a shipping container that's about 8 feet square, even though I know this is a rectangle. Yeah, I know. And it is addressed to the Eoxian embassy on Absalom Station. But you guys can look at that or peruse the rest of the room as you would like.
Oh,
but
okay.
since you walked by it, I'll let you know that you noticed that it has an address on it, which isn't weird because this ship was already bound for Absalom Station. So.
Okay, so Arlo's gonna take note of that. I'm not gonna say anything right now.
Okay.
Keep moving through. I'm gonna like search this area. See any like hidden hideaways or something.
Okay, hidden hideaways. That's good. Yeah. Give me another perception roll, since you wouldn't have been able to see this from your initial one.
Okay, yeah. I don't think it really matters. I got an 11. Overall.
Yeah, you find some sealed food rations and stuff like that you can take. They still seem to be good. And there's a container of water, but there's no like supplies. There's no ammo or anything like that. So.
Can I search for beef jerky?
Yeah, you can check it out. I mean, beef jerky is this dehydrated meat, so it's probably some in here.
I got a 10.
You don't see any. As you sort of move through, you think you do, but it's just it's kale chips, and you just throw it back in the thing. Unless Shannon likes kale chips, I guess.
Shannon does need to go on a diet, so she's gonna pick up the kale chips. But she's not happy about it.
Yeah. So yeah, you find just like one little bag of kale chips. Just stick it in your jerky pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. That's all you guys find currently. So there's no calls that way. Yeah. What's
Yeah, let's get an update on Poppy. Arlo goes over the intercoms to Poppy. Hey, Poppy. Oh, you got anything on your?
I'm having a hard time getting in the chair.
He went across the entire ship to the...
That's so funny. There she goes.
Oh my god. Okay.
So good.
All right.
I thought it broke again for a second.
Tentacles for those things?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Did you have any luck at the back of the ship getting into any of the computers or anything back there? You see anything?
Not yet.
I love the Groot level like comedy that this would ensue. Like you two just like searching through stuff, and it's just like he's like the creepy noise and like the hum of like all the atmospherics and stuff as you guys search through all this stuff, and you just see Poppy just like just like making a break for the other end of the ship, scampering. Does Poppy run like like any sort of bipedal humanoid, or do you use your like little tentacles to run to if you're not holding anything?
No, just my little stubby legs.
The legs.
Aww.
like a crab from a SpongeBob.
I like it.
That's so cute.
He's so small, so he's like sprinting, but I bet he's like at a nice brisk walk for me.
Right? I mean, you'd probably have to like walk painfully slow for you because you're like 7 feet tall as well. I can't imagine a more like comedic, like 80s buddy cop movie than the three of you. Where was this?
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah, so roll a computers check.
Okay. Oh, I got a 23.
23.
15 and 8.
Nice. Arlo, where are you going?
Just walking.
You said you got what, 23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so you see that there's a secure data module that's behind a firewall. You find the firewall and the different directories that you need to, or you find the directories that you need to access, but you can't get to them. Getting through this first like systems check basically allows you to find the directories themselves. You can tell that they were hidden with some sort of basic software that all ships have that encodes it. So you manage to break through the encoding and find the directories. But if you want to access the data modules themselves, it'll take a second computers check. So you've succeeded once, so just go ahead and give us another one.
Okay. A 10 total.
Ooh. Yeah, you get an error message that pops up and basically gives you some boilerplate like user access not available. And you see that some of the methods you use didn't let you through. So you can try it again. Or you can you cannot take 20 on this one, unfortunately, because it is a ship's system. A lot of systems, like if it was like a communicator or something like that, you can take time with it. But with these, you have to have like a high enough roll or like a specific bit of knowledge. So if you want to roll it again, you can. But
I'll try again.
Okay.
All right, I got a 23 again.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you see that you get a pop up again, but this time it says keylog access found, and it brings up a folder for you that has several files in it. Some of them look like basic inventories and things like that, but there's a couple of audio and video files.
Do I have a USB to put it on?
Yeah, I'll say that your wrist computer has a jack on it that you can like plug into stuff with, basically.
Okay.
Like basically if your phone just came with a USB cable, more or less. But yeah,
I mean that would make sense for my character.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you can copy them over if you want to keep them, or if you can just watch them where they're at. But you know, your party's a little split currently, so.
I was gonna save them so we can watch them.
Okay.
When we meet back up.
Sounds good.
Hey, this is Arlo. Hey, Poppy, can you come in? Did you find anything yet?
Yeah, I got a couple things.
Like what?
I don't know yet. Actually, I was waiting on you guys.
All right, cool. Could you come into this main storage room? I've got a box I want you to look at.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Take a left at the corpse.
just through the wall. You just see a little onion blast.
Oh my god, that'd be horrifying to see you like a little onion man with tentacles just come scampering out of like a rat hole in the wall.
Oh yeah.
Babe, are you still audible, babe?
She said BRB. Or...
Oh, okay. Oh, I wasn't.
Hey, so, Poppy, I saw this little crate here. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks important. So I need you to please take a look inside this box. Right? And I'll stop dancing around all over the place.
I love the idea of you pacing around it.
Is this a prank? What's in the box?
I'm not sure. That's what I want to see.
Did it move or something?
Come look at this label. Come look at this label and read it.
Okay.
I forgot what it says, Magnet, so can you tell her what she sees?
Yeah, so it's addressed to the Eoxian embassy. It's not specifically addressed to Gevelask Nor, just the embassy itself at Absalom Station.
Didn't they want something specific?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he asked you, like I said, your characters would remember this, but, you know, it's been years for us, almost, since we played. Yeah, Gevelask Nor basically, he charged you guys with two things. One, to basically find out what happened on the ship, to solve the dispute between the Hardscrabble Collective and the other mining acquisitions group. And then he asked you personally, as a favor, to retrieve a package that was supposed to be delivered, but because the ship is in quarantine, he can't get it. So he asked you guys to recover it for him.
Gotcha.
So you believe this to be that package. Considering there's only one Eoxian embassy and nobody else asked you to get anything.
So yeah, Poppy, I feel like we should take a look at what's inside this box. But I don't want it to be like obvious that we've opened this box. And I feel like your little tentacles or whatever it is you do it well.
Yeah,
I need you to do it now for me, please.
Yeah, it's just a big. Yeah, it's just a big like plastic container. I know it looks like a like wooden box on there, but it's just a big like opaque plastic container. So you see some seams, and there's like obviously an area where you would pop the hatches on it and whatnot. But yeah, you guys, you can open it, or you can try and open it without like making it obvious too that there's like any tampering if you want. But it'll take an engineering check if you wanna.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can't get it open, we should try to find the system's records for it. Try to see if there's anything on it. Because I don't want to be obvious that we opened it and be like, oh, well, now you saw it, we're going to have to kill you.
Yeah,
I mean, we can always say that it was open before we got here.
You know what, Poppy? I like your style. Let's do this. Come on.
All right. So are we just
Can I roll to assist?
I think engineering is a trained skill. So if you have points in engineering, you can roll to assist. But other than that, no.
Okay. I got a 19 total.
Okay. You see that you kind of can get, especially with your size, you can sort of get in between the pieces. But you can tell because of your science background and like some engineering training and stuff you have, if you try and pop these seams, you're not going to be able to get the container back together. So you kind of like stop before you like have Arlo help you crack it open. You can still open it the regular way if you want, but you're not going to be able to just like crack it open.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Arlo, this looks like a job for you. You're muted, Alex.
Oh, that's so funny.
Sorry. If it's muted, God damn it. If it comes to that, then we can. But I do want to check maybe the mainframes and try to see if it's got some kind of records on it.
I can try, but okay.
Okay. All right. You head up to the bridge to try to check that stuff out.
Well,
try to figure out.
She has the logs on her. She has. Yeah, I mentioned that she has the inventory and the shipping manifest on her communicator. It was one of the files she copied.
I have it right here.
You should just wave in your little thing. Oh. Do you have a normal size? Like, well, that's kind of racist, isn't it, to say it's normal size? Do you have like a medium creature humanoid sized one, or do you have like a Raxolite sized communicator?
I have a bigger size font for them.
That's funny. That'll work. I like the idea that you have like an adapter, like all of your like little like with your like wrist communicator has like a massive USB that goes on the end of it, so you can plug in the stuff.
I feel like it like has a projecting screen or something like that I can blow up to whatever size I need.
I like that. That seems very practical. Especially considering you're from the Raxolite home planet, but I imagine you probably as like one of the lead scientists were doing a lot of like liaison with like bigger species and stuff, so you just like whipped up a projection system for your thing. That way it wasn't an issue. Alrighty. So you want to pull those files up?
If you have the
Yeah,
information, yeah, go ahead and pull those files up. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, let me scroll.
Arlo just picks Poppy up with his lower arm.
What's on the screen, little man? Yeah, so you see that they picked this up from a standard shipping depot somewhere in near space, which is obviously within the Pack Worlds system. There's an address on it. It's one of the more commonly known ones. Depots sort of on the edge of near space here in the Pack World system. But yeah, it seems all on the up and up. Shannon can check in on that because she's as a pilot, she would know about shipping manifests and things like that. It all seems pretty legit. It's just a package. It doesn't say what's in it. It just says that it's immediate cargo, or what is it, priority cargo, which ironically is not able to be delivered on time. So hopefully it's not expirables or food or something.
All right, well, in that note, if everything looks good, I'm just going to leave it as is. We know where the box is. On our way out, we can grab it.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to check up at the other room down here. Poppy, do you want to go to the bridge and try to get any extra information, maybe some personal logs to tell us what happened here?
I think I got all the files we needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Poppy has everything.
Okay, all right. I just kind of figured for some reason, like if it was the bridge, they might have like a personal data pad or something that had something. But
Arlo, this is not my first rodeo.
I have faith. Let's keep going then. I set you down, by the way. So we look at the stuff. I set you. Now I'm gonna go over here.
Just out of respect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll say Shannon comes with. Oh, I can hear her patting Dante, so he's probably a little upsetty. Okay.
Upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty baby. Okay.
I'm gonna check this door for any obvious signs of traps.
Okay.
Or like movement in and out from the Arcana type shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So give me a perception roll and a survival roll.
All right, I got 14 plus 8 for perception is 21.
22.
22. Yeah,
21.
and then 4 plus what you said, survival.
Mm-hmm.
5 is 9.
Okay, for the survival check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you see some scratchings, but you can't tell how fresh they are, and there's some blood on the floor, but you're not sure if they like tracked it here. And sort of on the way in, you guys kind of like scuffed up some of the stuff while you were like looking at some tracks, and you sort of walked over other tracks. So it's hard to tell whether these are old or fresh or what might await you. But as far as your perception, you can't see anything that indicates that it might be trapped. As far as you can tell, it's just a door. It's not even locked. It's just free. Door is closed, but it's free of any like wiring or anything like that.
Okay, he's gonna look back at Poppy, like on your guard, and push the door open.
All right.
All right, roll 20. Don't dick me here. Let me open this. Try and do this without moving the whole map again. There we go. Alrighty. give me this back. Yeah, so you guys see the starboard cargo hold, very similar. It's a very symmetrical ship, as you can tell. You got some like supply boxes over here, and there's an oxygen canister here, and I believe this is probably fuel or something like that, maybe hydraulic fluid. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it's got some technical jargon on it and whatnot, but it just seems like another cargo bay. So, as best you can tell.
All right, well, I'm good as long as there's no more dogs in here.
So you can, from your angle, you can see like out through like to this, but yeah. But there's, I mean, I should have done it more like.
Well, that's good. But I'm going to go to like here,
And then like that, because there's a crate in the way, so there might be some like containers back there or something. You can't really tell currently, so but yeah, like these containers. Yeah, I think you're actually standing on a wall there, but I'll count it as walkable space because maybe it's like maybe it's a thing.
I didn't know if I could stand on the barrels, like
yeah.
Like stand next to the barrels.
Yeah, it's a very oddly designed one. Poppy, are you with him or are you with Shannon?
With him.
Okay. Cool.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome.
The wife.
I would
I'm
like
about to get
walk
blasted
into
by a
room.
laser again.
You would like to what, babe?
I would like to go in the room with everybody else too.
Okay. Yeah, you guys stroll on in the room. You see some more supplies. There's not any food or water in here, but you see mining lasers and equipment and stuff like that. Nothing that you can pick up. It's clearly like barrels and energy packs and stuff that are designed for like ship equipment, not like any of the like laser weaponry that you guys have. And there's some plasma pickaxes and stuff like that that you would use like attached to maybe like a suit of armor, like a not a suit of armor, like a power suit or anything like that. So, but yeah, it's clearly where they keep their mining stuff, and you see like a small science lab and whatnot as well, where they might have tested materials or synthesized explosives maybe to try and help with mining and whatnot. But it seems like a pretty normal like prospecting cargo hold.
Well, Arlo turns to Poppy. Considering there's not much left in here, is there anything in those files that suggests where the hell they picked up those cocoon dog things at?
I can look that up, yeah. Uh-oh. Maybe.
What you got?
Um,
I'm gonna go scroll to the files. Okay. Anything you need?
What am I rolling for again?
What
am I adding to it?
No, you don't have to roll. You already have the files and everything. You just have to let me know what you wanna look through.
Oh, like where the little doggy things came from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look through the files, the like the text files and stuff, and you see that the no-qual like cocoons, which are listed as large no-qual geodes, are listed on the inventory, and you see a date that rates back about like a week and a half from your current time. But it's only 3 or 4 days prior to the last entry, so you think maybe that's how long it took them to hatch. But yeah, you see that the no-qual like cocoons for the Akatas are on the inventory, so they picked them up somewhere. You don't recognize the location, but it's probably, you would guess, a like a specific meteor in the mining belt or whatever. So, and the diaspora, which is the thing that you're currently on.
And then oh, sorry.
It's the diaspora is just the asteroid belt that circles the Pack World system. So
okay. And then I also want to look at the video and audio calls I had found earlier while they were searching.
Okay. Okay, so you fire the one video file up, and it's basically just a, like, you had set your cell phone on the table recording, and it's just recording the roof of what appears to be the cockpit, and you hear heavy breathing, and you hear a man's voice go, "This is Captain Renault from the SSA Creon. We have managed to get some sort of creatures on board. We thought they were geodes, but they seem to have hatched, and they're making their way through the ship, destroying our systems and killing most of my crew." And you're hearing like gunfire in the background, and you can see flashes of red in the viewfinder of this recording, basically. And you can tell that somebody is probably like firing from within the room, like out. And you hear the couple of screams, but you hear the screeches of the Akata, which you guys are unfortunately very, very familiar with. And he goes, there's something else here as well. It came from the drift rock itself, and you hear a screech, and then the audio, the man's voice cuts off, and you hear the audio for a few more seconds, and then a metallic crunch, and the file shuts off. And you would assume whatever it was destroyed the recording device.
Did he say there's something else?
What?
I don't like that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, be on your toes. All we've seen are Arcadas.
Yeah.
And the goblin. Dun dun dun.
The goblins are the real issues. And then the other log that you have, Poppy, just because Ray, I don't know if you would ask about it, because the way I phrased it may seem like there's only two types of files, but you can tell from the systems log as well, that it looks like they tried to open the ship, which when you guys got here, all of the things were open, all of the airlocks were open, so you can tell that it looks like they cut power to the whole ship. And they basically opened the ship to vacuum to try and kill whatever it was. And a lot of the stuff in the hallways and whatnot, where it was very barren, was as best you can tell because they opened the airlock and it pulled a lot of the organic life and the synthetic stuff out of the airlocks. Like a lot of the barrels and cables and all the crap that you would normally have just in a ship. So. Clearly it didn't work. Otherwise you guys wouldn't have had to fight anything when you got here.
Yeah.
Give me did you have any questions about any clarifying questions about the files?
No.
Okay. Oh my goodness, what is that? Jeez.
What was that?
I don't know.
Apparently that's whatever else is on the ship.
Yeah, right?
Jeez. Yeah. Well.
I don't like that. Nope.
That was creepy.
Nope.
That was very weird.
Lean over to Poppy like, I'm not the only one that heard that, right?
Okay, let me, whoops. I opened the docking bay 94 map. Okay, there we go. Yeah, give me a perception roll.
All of us?
Yeah, everybody who wants to make one.
Way too high. I think I just got 25.
Okay.
Overall.
I can't hear you, babe. I heard her sigh, though, through the door.
I got 19. Allie got 11.
Okay. 19. Yeah, so Shannon doesn't Ray, I saw you put high in the Roll20 chat. Yeah, okay, so Poppy, you don't really hear too much specifically, just like some rattling of the ship. Arlo, you hear from this crate, you think? Which I already showed you guys the crate. Are you guys going to move in further anyway? See the rest of the stuff?
Not fucking now. Hold on. Continue what you're saying.
I was going to say, you hear like a rattling from like around here.
Oh, they picked up a rattlesnake.
There's a snake in my ship. I was going to say boat, and I realized it's not a boat.
Alright. Hey guys. Here's some weird rattling over here in the corner of this little thing. Doesn't sound like a laser beam. I guess I'm just gonna check it out. Stay back.
Boop, boop, boop. Did anyone see what Allie said?
No, I missed it. Was it in Discord?
Yes, read it.
Oh, Shannon's eating kale chips in the back and frowning. You can't hear anything over the sound of kale chips.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't see anything out of the ordinary with the crate itself. Give me this doggone cursor. But you do see, is this going to, are you gonna let me beep? There you go. Revealed. You have a
goddamn dog.
Another dog. The suspense was ruined mildly by me dicking around with Roll20, but it seems slightly smaller than the other ones you've been fighting.
It's a puppy.
Yeah, and it seems to be just a little smaller than the others. As far as
is it any less aggressive?
It is snarling at you, but it did not attack you like as you ran in or as you came in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But as a combat veteran, you would assume it's not friendly. And you're still hearing like noises and stuff, but it's this thing is like basically like moving back and forth. It's like in his like little square, like rattling around against these boxes and stuff. And you see it's got like bits of like flesh in its mouth and stuff like that. So you would assume it's like just finishing what might be the remainder of a meal.
Do we know if that's what's making the rattling?
What's that?
That's a good question.
What'd you ask?
I asked if we know if that's what's making the rattle sound.
It's bouncing into this this crate, and you think it is, but there could be like some equipment jostling around in there. You never know. It was a pretty good roll though, which is why this thing is not going to get a surprise attack on our boy Arlo. So I will give you one turn to make a decision before we roll for initiative.
Okay. Hey guys. This one's a little smaller. Like a little more of a little bitch animal than the other ones. So should we try to capture it?
Y'all can.
All right.
Poppy's like, it ain't little to me.
Like, that's the size of me right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely not small. It's not like puppy size or anything. It's just not. It doesn't look like it's maybe eaten as many people as the other ones. It's a little
right,
it's a little smaller.
Well, if all else fails, we have
lapsed judgment. Arlo's gonna pull out his shield and his sword.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Out. He might have pulled the sword out, but you don't know what he's gonna do with it. I rolled a 7. He's just kind of like, maybe?
20.
Ooh.
Poppy got a 20?
Yeah.
Poppy got a 20.
Nice. What's Shannon got? Babe, you're muted again. Okay.
There's the ice in the water bottle.
Yep. Poppy, you're going first, and I don't know if Allie's got her stuff fixed. I doubt it. Considering how annoying it's been so far.
She's just back there eating kale chips. She got so stunned.
Yeah.
She's like, "Whoa, these are actually good shit."
There it is again.
Wow. Middle of a tornado out here.
That hopefully signifies that
hear
it's
me now?
fixed. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That's really annoying that that's an ongoing issue, but we'll figure it out. I completely understand you not okay. I completely understand you not wanting to to use the touchpad on your computer. Yeah, Poppy goes first.
Okay. I'm gonna yell over to Shannon, hey, do you still have any jars of water?
Did I ever have any jars of water?
I think they gave them to you.
Oh man.
Oh. I don't know, it's hard because I like go back and forth between taking care of Dante and
Yeah, I think they gave you the jars of water to carry because you're large.
Oh, okay, well I guess. It's not on my stuff.
Can you hand one to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna hand one to
Okay.
you.
Just...
Here you
go. I will say you guys will have to be adjacent to do that, but you can. I don't know if you were like mounted up or if you were like doot walking around.
I don't know.
Yeah, Shannon's chewing on kale chips and she's like, yeah, sure, here you go. And she just like hands the water over without even really looking.
I like it. We'll just switch here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to use my little tentacle thing to eat it at the little doggy.
Okay. I will say this right here is like.
There's a box.
Yeah, there's a box right here that was blocking the view.
Oh,
so
I'm okay.
If you can get it
then
to
I'm gonna
me,
be like, hey Arlo, catch this. And throw it at Arlo.
All right.
I like it. Let's keep it spicy.
Okay. Both of you give me an acrobatics roll. You can do it even if you don't have any points.
I got a 22. Yeah.
Okay.
What's 18 plus?
Yeah.
I got 11
plus 8. 21.
Okay. An 11 and a 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, Poppy, you use your like tendrils for your L-fan system. Basically, you just throw it the same way like soccer players throw a ball back on the field, just like overhead, like as hard as you can get it. Your like little legs just like brace so you don't get thrown back by the force. And it comes up a little short, but because Arlo did so well with his acrobatics check, he goes to reach for it and he misses it with one, but his other like arm catches it instead. And then the other two arms come in really quick. Oh wait,
you have to dive down.
Yeah. Did you say you? Yeah, you said you drew your shield. Did you draw your sword as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I have 2 extra arms though.
Yeah. I was gonna say so. Just the one arm comes in. Yeah. Well, I guess your shield arm isn't occupied. I guess technically. Because you just hold it, but yeah. Yeah, so you have one and Shannon has one.
Okay, bet.
Alrighty.
Can we take a moment to just imagine little onion man with the 2 tentacles?
Well, you have 4 actually.
Oh my gosh.
But yes.
Yeah. I was thinking like his 2 legs in front and like 2 in the back is like almost like a tripod kind of thing, right? Or like a quad pod, whatever.
Like a table.
And then the 4, yeah, like a table, and then the 4 tentacles. Right.
A little Spider-Man. Yeah. So you have one for use on your turn. This Akata, where's my moose? Yeah, this Akata is going to snarl at you and like gnash its teeth, and it just backs like further into the corner. It's not really sure why you're being so like aggressive. It's used to like prey, Like all the people on the ship that it like ate already were like running, screaming, all that stuff. Not only did you not seem terribly startled because of your perception roll, but you're not like running away or anything. So this one might be a little less experienced than like the more full grown Akata, and it's going to basically just back into the thing and hunker down a little. And then it is Shannon's turn. I forgot that you guys didn't know the initial order. Just gonna hear it.
Shannon,
He's just gonna throw the laptop in a second. No, don't come over here. Don't come over here. Okay. They're born.
Shannon's gonna like move into the.
Okay.
You gonna come join us?
Are you gonna move right up behind Arlo?
Yeah.
Come look at this puppy dog.
And I'm gonna shoot at this.
Okay. At the pupper?
Yeah.
Alright. Just roll on the floor, that's awesome. 17?
Yeah.
That hits. Somebody want to roll a d4 for her?
No, you don't
Yeah,
want
I can.
to.
Yeah.
Because
Because
I got bad luck.
yeah.
It was a 4.
Okay, well, that's max damage. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, so you Shannon comes around the box here and lines up a shot. Just like John Wick style, close to the body, just like leans around and pulls the shot off real quick. Because it's hunkered down, it's not moving at all. She oh my goodness. I gotta let it.
It sounds like someone's getting in a fight.
I'm gonna have so much editing to do on this. I think she just left the thing too. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
This will be so much better whenever we have our office and we'll be like back to back, or I guess monitor to monitor. Yeah, and she just gets like a clean shot on it. Does max damage. And then it is Arlo's turn now.
All right, Arlo's just gonna kind of look at Shannon like, damn, that was some 007 James Bond shit. Okay.
He's the one.
Then going to step forward to here. Does that give him an attack of opportunity?
No, attack of opportunity is only if you move out of a square.
Only move out of it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to step forward and take this holy water, as I now call it. I'm going to take the holy water, open it up, and try to just, like, smash him in the face with it.
Okay. Give me a just give me a standard melee attack.
Plus. I know I ask this every single time. What's the basic attack bonus?
Your basic attack bonus should be your level for you.
Okay, so 3, so 19.
Yeah, your
plus.
Go ahead.
That's strength then, right?
Mm-hmm.
The strength mod.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So just 19 overall. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You hit it.
Okay, sweet.
Roll me. Since you're just smashing this on this thing's head, right?
Yeah, because I can't use Entropic Strike, or else the bottle wouldn't even
yeah.
Like a layer of energy in between. It would be a waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah. So give me. It's 1d6.
D6, gotcha.
Yeah, 1d6. Because you're using the salt water, so.
I got a 5.
Ooh, nice. Well done. So yeah, you hear this thing just go again, like incredibly loud, like with the proximity that you currently have, like it just rattles your skull. And this thing just like shrieks, starts like thrashing, lashes out at you, but it's not its turn, so it can't attack you. And you see, similar to the one in the engineering bay or engineering hold, where you smash it, which is like where do you hit it? Like on the head or whatever?
It's like almost straight in the mouth.
That works. Yeah, you hit it in the mouth and it starts like opening and closing its mouth really fast. Like if you've ever seen the video of the puppy that eats sand and it's like trying to get sand out of its mouth. It's doing that and like frothing at the mouth, and like part of its jaws are like dissolving. And yeah, you do quite a bit of damage to the goo puppy. And it's
try to bite me now, bitch.
It's not real happy. Well, unfortunately, he still has other methods. He doesn't bite. He just judges. He makes fun of your clothing. And you give me this. Watch me break it again. Yeah. Do you have any like combat banter or anything like that? You want to toss any insults out?
No, I'm honestly just kind of like overly not intrigued, but like just like, wow, that happened when his face starts like dripping off.
Ew, my God.
That's not like empathy for the dog because it's a mean dog.
Yeah.
But at the same point, I'm just like, dang.
Yeah, wow. just gross. What a way to go, basically. Water way to go. No. I hope you guys can hear Allie in the background.
Yeah, I just heard no.
Like the ghost of Obi-Wan. Yeah, and when this screech goes off, you see basically another much larger Akata bust out of the side of this crate over here.
Ah.
And that, fortunately for you, will be its turn because it had to attack the crate to get out. And you can see on this side, there's like a large hole in it, so you would figure they were in there like eating whatever it was. Maybe some snack rations, or maybe that's where all the beef jerky went. But yeah, it basically got in there and was tearing it up and was living its life peacefully. I'm just lining these up a little. Until you attack the much smaller, presumably offspring, maybe little brother, who knows? Might just be like a homeless Akata that it took under its wing and was like doing sort of a like brother, like older brother mentor sort of program. But for whatever reason, you pissed this thing off. So, and also, you just smell like tasty, tasty food. So it is Poppy's turn again.
Poppy, help!
Poppy, help me! Please, Poppy!
Poppy, please!
Poppy, you've got to help your boy. He's between an Akata and a hard place and another Akata. By all the saints. Please, Poppy, where'd you go? Dude, she's your girlfriend. Where's she at?
I don't know. I can't call her my girlfriend. Fiance. If I say girlfriend, it's a bad night, bro.
They never stop. They never stop being your girlfriend.
I'm back.
I'm back. I'm dead.
I'm gonna use my energy ray.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
I rolled.
Box and me.
Yeah, you'll have to move it in first.
Oh no.
You'll still get an attack, but.
Oh, okay.
You're so accustomed to riding on people and getting a full attack.
Wait, I can't move that far, can I?
You should have like 20 feet of movement. It's below the standard, but yeah, you can be fine because you were right here. So yeah, you can move 4. You're good. Okay. Yeah, you're good to go.
And then I was gonna use my energy ray with the acid.
Yeah, do your thing.
And then I rolled my 1d3 and got a 2.
Ooh, nice. Very, very nice. Oh, which one are you attacking
though? The one in front of me.
Okay. The big one?
This one. The big one.
Yeah, the big one.
The big one. It doesn't take up an extra square, so it's just a regular big one. It's got a bow in its hair. It's just really fancy. Or in its tentacles. It's got a little like curly mustache and a bow. It is oh look, it's the Akata's turn.
Oh wait, I wanted to say.
Oh yeah, go for it.
After I shoot him, I say I want to go home.
I've had enough of these damn dogs.
Yeah, he's like Sam Jackson and Snakes on a
Plane.
They call him Sam.
What? It's Sam Jackson. Plenty of people call him Sam Jackson. What do you mean? No, they do. You don't know him like I do. We go way back. Okay, this one's gonna move up and attack Shannon for some reason. Not really sure. Certainly couldn't be because her player is attacking the GM. No, this one's gonna attack Arlo because you smashed him in the face, and that is a, let's see what I got here. Doop, doop. There's my 20. That is
damn
that is a 26 to hit.
Nope, doesn't hit. I'm good.
It kills Arlo, weirdly enough. Okay. And does 3 damage. Not a lot. You clearly it tries to bite you, and you can tell that like it would be more painful, but it can really only just like scrape at you with the upper jaw that it has left. You did manage to like deal some damage and remove that lower jaw, just flavor wise.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't actually like lower its attack, just mechanically speaking, but just so we don't have any confusion in the future where you're like, I want to bust his jaw so he can't attack me. You'd be like, but that one time. And then it should be Shannon's turn.
The enemies get an attack of opportunity. Do we get those as well?
You will, yeah. But there's the only time you get attacks of opportunity is if it leaves a threatened space, which is the 8 squares around your character. If so something takes, I'll put it this way, something takes an attack of opportunity if it leaves a threatened square, if it does a ranged attack while it's in a threatened square, or if it casts a spell in a threatened square. And there are some spells that you won't take an attack of opportunity, but they all state like does not provoke attack of opportunity. So
I think AKA if he moves back over here, then you could hit him.
Yeah. Then Shannon would get one, but
she's still in.
Exactly.
Did we establish if I can breathe fire?
Yeah, you can breathe fire.
Yes, you could fucking breathe fire. It's fucking awesome.
You'll hit Arlo if you do, though.
No, you would.
Actually, I mean, you could angle it so that what's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Yeah, you.
It's really harsh.
Yeah, I think it's a 15-foot cone for you. So yeah, you could angle it theoretically, I think.
Or you could tell Arlo and he can get out of the way. You know?
Yeah,
save it for next round or the big boy or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my pistol again.
Okay, that will provoke. Just FYI.
Well, I mean, what else am I supposed to do?
Your basic attack bonus, which is 2, and then your dexterity modifier.
14.
Yeah, that should hit. Yeah. EAC, that hits.
Yeah. Roll the d4, right?
Yes. Roll a d4. Yeah, because you have the standard pistol. Poppy has the like little, what's it called? Acid bastard or whatever it is. The little you guys got like a gift. I think Gevelask Nor left a gift on the hippocampus, the ship that he gave you guys for this mission. So yeah, Poppy's pistol does like a D6 instead of a D4. But
doing 2 damage underneath the target, we should probably before my next turn.
there you go. Did you catch that? Did you hear that, Alex?
No. What'd she say?
She said you should move before her next turn. Oh my goodness, what is this? There's no tabs for the thing. What the heck? And I just backed out of Roll20. Whatever, I don't care. You can use it.
Yeah.
You can. You are allowed to use it. I don't care. Roll20 is broken, and it's not showing me any of the. It's not showing me any of your tabs except your equipment. So, and we'll just deal with it later. I'll say the kale chips reinvigorated your system, and let you. They re-energized you. It's not how kale chips work, by the way.
They were spicy ones.
Spicy kale chips. Why is it spicy? Yeah. Okay. And then it is Arlo's turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Something real quick.
hang on, I gotta roll that.
Yeah.
18, which I'm sure hits.
Huh? What are you talking about?
The attack of opportunity on Shannon for doing a range.
Oh, got it.
That is 5 damage on a bite. Yeah. Stamina.
Oh wait, didn't we rest?
Yeah, you guys rested.
Mm-hmm.
Should be all your stamina back, and then -1 resolve point.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, and then it's your turn, Arlo.
Okay, so this might be a little complex.
Let's do it.
All right.
Make me work for it.
So you know my combat maneuver, the reposition thing, where I can move somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I can move it 5 feet from its original placement. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So say I move that person or the thing
Mm-hmm.
in and then out of someone's immediate area. Do they get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't believe
that
so.
That would be pretty cool.
Plus it would be you're like literally in physical like grappling with it, so it would be a ridiculous reduction to the thing anyway, I think, even if it was a thing. I'll look it up later just to be sure, but I don't think you moving it out affects it. Like if you like cast fear on it or something like that, or you like made it basically break and run, then it would count. But I think you physically moving it doesn't count. Let's see. I'll just look it up. Yeah, I hate this keyboard.
I got like a really stellar roll.
You just
to, like
throw it against the wall.
And then yeah, and like in between me and Pop, while it's flying through the air, Poppy just like some fruit ninja shit or something.
Onion ninja, fruit ninja.
Vegetable ninja, okay, whatever. Jeez, I'd like to be healthy in these parts.
Produce ninja. Okay. Let's see. Move to another square. Done being moved. Oh my god. The correct answer is sometimes.
What?
An enemy being moved by reposition does not provoke an attack of opportunity because of the movement unless you possess the greater reposition feat.
Okay. All right.
Which
gotcha.
Yours, you have advanced reposition, I think, or something. Let's see. What is it called?
Improved?
Is it reposition?
I think I have improved combat maneuver.
Yeah. What is
for game plus?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just game +4 to the attack roll to resolve the reposition attempt.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If I miss or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it. I don't think it does. To be honest.
No.
And plus that I think that post was probably for Starfinder because they called it Greater, which is a Starfinder thing, I believe.
What are we playing?
We're playing Starfinder. Yeah, there's Pathfinder, which is the like D&D equivalent, and there's Starfinder, which is the same universe. Anyway, just do your thing.
In that mode, I'm going to move here and use part of my mobility +4 to my armor class against attacks of opportunity from the little guy.
Well, you won't.
I feel like
you won't take one.
Finish him off. From moving out of this guy's area.
No, I know. You won't take one. You only get one reaction per round of combat. Poppy is the top of the combat round, and the big Akata is the second one. So Shannon attacked the little one and took an attack of opportunity for it. So he doesn't have an attack of opportunity left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do not want to be in between the two of them, so I am still going to move over here. And then I'm going to try to use my entropic strike with a point from the entropic pool to add a 1d4 if I hit.
Okay.
I think I have to clarify that beforehand.
I believe so.
So that I use the point regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you don't land it, you still lose the point.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to try that quick. So it's the number, the dice, plus the strength, plus the BAB, right?
Yes.
Like a physical hit.
Yeah, for your entropic strike. I don't remember what your damage roll is, but yes.
I think. Yeah, I can find the damage roll, but I got 20 overall.
Yeah, that hits. Your attack is 1d3 plus your Constitution modifier.
Plus my Constitution, and then I get an extra d4. Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
And you can make it acid, bludgeoning, or both, but it's not resistant or susceptible to acid damage, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just for flavor.
All right, I got a 3 plus. You say Constitution modifier 1, so that's a 4.
Okay.
And then let me roll the d4. I got a 2.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you just cracked this thing. It's massive compared to the other ones as well, and it's almost at head level with you, and you just like cold cock the thing right across the face. If you guys have seen Blazing Saddles, when Mongo knocks out the guy's horse, that's exactly what it looks like. The massive dude just punches the horse right in the face. But yeah, it's not a fan. Gotta be honest. Didn't like it. It already doesn't like you because because you attacked his little buddy. And don't know if you know this, Akatas won't make you roll for this. Don't like getting punched in the face. So he's not friends with you. And unfortunately, it is that thing's turn. So
cool. Let's do it.
It is going to move right here. Position this stupid thing. And 2d20. That is a 24 to KC on Arlo.
I'd go ahead and say he hit.
He hit you.
Just something tells me.
Oh, he just hit you a little there. And then that is 6 damage. And it just snarls.
6 damage?
Yeah, 6 damage. It just snarls and snaps at you. And the tentacles sort of like whip out towards Poppy. But because of the height and like the distance, we'll get some Pythagorean theorem and just write out the equation and figure it out. The tentacles are just like not long enough to get to Poppy right now, so your boy is safe. And speaking of which, it's Poppy's turn.
All right. I'm gonna first start by yelling out to you, everyone. If anyone has any more water, now would be a great time to bring it out. And then I'll pull out my pistol.
Okay.
And I can't find you said my pistol was 1d6?
Yeah, it's
My new one?
Yeah, if you look at the is it in imagery or is it it should be in the it's in the general tab in the Starfinder Discord. Oh, lawful bastard, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's a acid pistol, does 1d6 acid damage.
All right, I'm gonna use that to hit the big boy in front of my face.
In front of my face?
You gave me loaded dice?
God, I love Road to El Dorado.
Me too.
I heard the bloop.
I did too. Hold on, I'm trying to get to my roll dice. What do I add to my attack thing? Oh god.
For your pistol, it's your
Yeah.
basic attack bonus, which is 2 currently, and your dexterity modifier.
I got 9.
Ooh, doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A lot of damage, but it's a new weapon. You maybe you haven't like zeroed the sights in quite enough. Even at this range. You're concerned about the tentacles, that's the problem. And yeah, you just miss it. It goes between the tentacles, misses the creature itself. And of course it is. I was like, is that a 21? Because this doesn't have a signifier, but it wouldn't be a 21 on a d20. Yep, freaking idiot. Yeah, so that's a 12 on the attack of opportunity. Does that hit your AC?
Which AC?
KAC.
That was a good question. I didn't even get it at first.
Mine's 14.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't hit you. Just like you can't hit him, it's focusing on Arlo right now, and you're a much smaller target. So it takes a swipe at you, but you just
it missed. Does it miss my tentacles too?
scamper around. It's like in Lilo and Stitch where Jumba's trying to like shoot Stitch and he's just scampering around inside the house. You're just like all over the wall and stuff. Spider pop, spider pop. Okay, it's oh, it's Le Bebe Akata. He's gonna chill with Shannon over here. He's gonna do his thing. He ain't gonna do dick, cause that is a 9. Not great. That's below the basic AC, so I doubt it hits. Yeah, he doesn't do anything. He just whimpers because he sucks. And it's Shannon's turn.
I'm gonna use my breath weapon. It says no attack.
Yeah. You just it gets a reflex save. I think I know how to calculate these, but I'm quick.
10 plus half the dragon king's character level plus the constitution modifier.
Oh, nice that I put it in the thing. Sweet. Look at me putting it in there, saving time. So what's that turn out to be? Well, okay. What's your con modifier?
I'm looking for it. So
Okay, Constitution's 1. Good. Okay. And then is it saving throws are rounded down, so it'll be DC 12. So let's see what he's got. 16. It saves, takes half damage. So, do your thing. Uh-huh.
Did I round down?
At 1.5? Yes. That's 9 damage total?
No. Oh, wait. Yeah, since 1d6 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
So you roll still?
Yeah, you'll roll and then you just add 1.5.
D9. That's not big.
D9? You just mush your D6 and your D3 together.
Roll the 4.
Yes. 3 damage. It took half damage, but yes.
Oh.
Your math was correct, but yeah, we still had to divide for. Which one of you bastards is the right one here? 3 damage. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage. Because it's resistant to fire.
Oh my god.
We went over this last time you attacked it too, and you were like, I don't care, I just want to breathe fire on it, so. But it's not fond of it. And you see the flames like wash over like the blue flesh, and it turns like a very intense purple briefly, and it like scoots around and like tries to get the fire off of it. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have remembered either, but again, I watched the episodes recently. And yeah, you can tell that it's not immune to fire, it's just resistant. So it like scuttles around and like tries to like slap itself out with the tentacles and whatnot. But you don't take an attack of opportunity for it, so you got that. What's in this one? Oh yeah. Did you just put that in there for yourself, Alex?
Yeah. On my turn, go over that with me real quick.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to go over it with you on your turn?
Yeah, on my turn.
Okay. Well, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. So quick question about that. So it says, specifically, in the statement that it says after applying the ability to reduce that damage, like blah blah, blah mitigate whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that I have to use mitigate or whatever in order to get an entropy point? It's not just from taking the damage.
Run that by me again. Your audio dropped out. Does that mean you have to use mitigate what?
Okay, so it says each time you take damage equal to or greater than twice your character level from a single attack or effect, quote, or like it's actually like a bracket, whatever. After applying any ability to reduce that damage, such as DR, energy resistance, or mitigate class feature, you gain 1 entropy point. So I have to use like mitigate, or what even is DR?
Damage resistance or damage reduction. So like some things will just take less damage from like steel or from fire or whatever. It's different than like regular resistance.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So no.
Okay, in my case, I would have to use mitigate.
No, that's only if you choose, because mitigate requires an entropy point to use. Like you have to burn an entry point. Like as a reaction, you can reduce it, I think, to 0 or by a certain amount. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be 2-0 because then you would need this. So yeah, it's whatever the number is for the skill. I don't remember. But that's only if you choose. Like if you take like a massive amount of damage, you could mitigate, and then if that like after the mitigation math, if it's still more than equal to or greater than your character level, then you still get your EP.
Okay, so it's kind of like a free mitigate in that sense, because I still get the entropy point back if I get it.
Yes, provided that after all the math is done, it's still more.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Anyway, I'm just trying to find ways to get entropy points. It's only very specific on when you can get them.
Yeah, the easiest way is, well, it's all chance, but the easiest way is to either get hit by a crit or deal 1, but you can also move your, like, full movement and get 1.
It also says if you take a full action to charge, you get 1 EP.
Yeah, charge.
Can I charge?
No, charge is a movement thing. It takes a full turn. Charge, you move like double your movement speed. You basically move your movement speed as a movement action and then do it again as an attack action. It's just taking your whole movement to move. And charge can only be done like in a straight line, and I think you take like a -2 to your AC afterwards. But charge will let you, if you do it, you can charge in a straight line for however far you want. I'll say as long as you go more than 30 feet, I'll count it as a vanguard. But at the end of a charge, you can deal a melee attack after doing it. So if you're a class that can charge, then you I think anybody can, but usually it's only martial classes that do it. You basically get a free attack or a free move technically. But yeah.
Okay. And like going back into like the main screen, right? So it says if I move twice on the same turn to move your speed each time. What does that mean? If you take 2 move actions on the same turn, move your speed action each time. What does that mean?
That's what I was just referring to.
Oh. Why the fuck does it list them 2 different times then?
Because taking 2 move actions is different than charging. Because the charging is just greater than 30 feet, I think, or whatever your base movement speed is.
So, all right, so theoretically, if I moved here and then moved back there, does that count?
I missed what you did. What'd you say?
If I move like here and then like back there, does that count?
No.
I know it's dumb, I just want to get that out of the way.
No, that's why it says you have to move your speed each time.
Okay, so let's move the full amount. Okay.
Yeah, 30 feet.
Sweet. All right, so, anyway, I'm going to use my sword.
Okay. Yeah, which is why I said, like, as long as it's greater than 30 feet, I'll just let you do it. Because it's that, just double moving, basically. As long as you move more than, like, 30, 35 feet, I'll give it to you. And then the charge, like, isn't the same thing because you're taking, like, you are conducting an attack at the end of that movement, like, that's greater than 30 or 35 feet or whatever. But you also suffer a debuff to, like, your AC because you're, like, sprinting over there to attack. So I would consider that balanced enough that you would still get an EP. It's fine. This is why you're not a Vanguard. It's just specific to his character. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You just melt people's brains and shoot your pistol. You'll be fine.
Yes. Eat your kale chips. Let me do my math.
Kale chips and missing dicks. That's how we do things around here. I love that little TikTok clip where she's like, "Oh no, his penis! You guys shot somebody's dick off outside a club or something." Like Rob Riggle from 21 Jump Street.
I think I know what you're talking about. But anyway, I'm going to use my sword and I'm going to try to hit this guy. With the sword.
What do you think?
Uh, 17 overall.
Yeah, you get it. Sword. I am sword. What you got?
Wow. I got a 1.
That's
do I add anything to it?
I don't think so. I think you just deal 1 damage.
Yeah. Do 1d6.
Yep, that's just 1 damage.
Kind of slap him with it.
Well,
like,
I'll be honest, I was ready to kill that thing, and then you were like, 1 damage. Nice. Alrighty. Then it will be this guy's turn. Yeah, okay. I always have to remember which Akata is which. I shouldn't have numbered them. I should have made them specific names, like Steve and Carl. That is a 13 attack on Poppy. Since you moved around, it's going to focus on the little guy that he was already trying to halfway attack. Poppy, are you muted? Ray's muted.
I'm back.
Hello. 13.
Hello.
Does 13 hit your KAC?
No.
Oh, you suck, Akata. Eat a dick. All right, he's just gonna quit. He's just gonna resign and give his 2 weeks notice at a Kata HQ. He's just gonna call it a day. He's missed so many attacks. He can't even eat like this tiny thing that is literally shaped like food. So and just like that Akata, oh, we're gonna call it for now. It's 8:30.
Okay.
I know Alex said that he's got to.
Yeah.
He's got to get up tomorrow, so yeah, we're gonna just close her down, and that'll be it for today. We'll hammer out the details and all that about. I mean, unless you guys already know your schedules, but rarely do you. So